The next topics that I am going to explain are browser filters, change password, shortcuts, and table view. Browser filters is nothing but the filters that I am going to apply in the browser list containing the list of records. So based on my required searches, I can make a filter on that, and also I can change password after user logged in the client application. User can able to change their own password. They can also apply keyboard shortcut to access easily all the options like saving a form, closing a form. They can do this using the keyboard shortcut option. Again, we can generate the table view, like to generate all the records in the browser list. I want to generate it in a report format. Suppose to send it to the client or to the managers or to users, or I can represent it in an Excel format. So I can do it using the table view option. So one by one I will explain. So first of all, I am going to start with browser filters. So I have opened j-guar client application. So here first of all I just show you one browser list. Suppose I open material browser, go to material management, then definition, go to materials. So here you can see a list of records containing all the materials. So now suppose I want to filter based on code. So I want to filter all the materials whose code is start with 170. Now there is one keyboard shortcut, that is F4. If I press it, so it will ask you to enter the filter condition. Now I am going to filter using code. If I click on that, so it will ask you to enter the filter condition. So now I am going to filter using code. So I just give I can give condition like greater than or equal to, is greater than, contains, is equal to, small or is equal to, is less than, is not equal to, or not contains. So I am giving it the condition as contains. As I don't know the whole code value, so I just give it the prefix only. So the code will start with 170, and I am giving percentage, so means that it will end, the end will be anything. Just like I give a condition like that. So then if I click on OK, so it will filter all the codes that is start with 170. So like this you can generate more filter condition. Again, suppose I want to give a multiple condition. So click here, click on new. So it will ask you that you want to give and or condition. Suppose I want and condition, and my first condition should be code. Code should contain 170 as a starting. So I am giving 170 at the and as a starting, and end could be anything. And the description, I want another condition as a description. It should be like it equals to as mat3. As I know the description, so I am entering as is equal to mat3, and the code is start with 170, so it will get filtered out. So if I click on OK, you can see the record is filtered out. So like this you can do filter. So again we can also do the coloring of records, so it will easy to identify which type of record it is. Suppose I want to color a record. If I first of all I have to erase the filter, click on OK. and close, then again open the materials. So now you can see the filters is deleted, so you can see all the records in the browser list. Now suppose I want to do the coloring based on condition. So if I right click on that, then go to preference, then go to line coloring. So now the color of the record will get changed based on conditions. So now here in the column I have to select which column I have to give the condition. So I want to give a condition for code. Then click on that, it will get added. It will ask me what should be the condition. The condition will be the value will be similar to 170 as a starting. So I am giving the condition as it's similar to 170 as a starting, and now the color what I want, click here. So I want it as a green color. So I apply it and then click on next, then click on finish. Then see all the records whose code is start with 170 is changed to green color. Like this you can apply all the line coloring and filter option. Now another option is that table characteristics. In table characteristics, suppose you want that this column should come after this column. Like this you can arrange all the columns in the browser list. Suppose I want type should come after code, so I can change this. So if I right click here in the browser list, go below, there is an option that is table characteristics. So here suppose I want that type should come after code. So select the type and click the here. So you can see the code is come before type. So if I click on OK, so now you can see that code column is come before the type column. So you can do the changes like this. And we also have another option, that is table view option. If I right click on the browser list, click on table view. So in table view all the records will come as a table in the reports. So that report will generate containing all the records of this browser. So you can send this report to anyone if any requirement occur. So like this you can do this. So we have another option, that is change password option. So before you delete one material, you have to change the status. Suppose I created one material, it is in active state, it is used in transaction, so I can't delete that material. If I try to remove that material, suppose I try to remove that, so if I click on OK, it will tell that this record have the status active, cannot be deleted. After modifying the status to inactive, you can delete this record if it has no transactions. So you can't delete this record. So to delete this record, so first right click on that record, go to change status. Then it will say that the current status is active, and the new status will change to inactive. If I click on OK, you can see that the record is deleted automatically. So like this we can do all the tasks. So these are the options available for the browser. And again let me show you another interesting thing we have in this j-guar application. If I click on sales management, go to transactions, then click on sales invoice. Suppose I want to create a wholesale invoice. Click on new, then wholesale invoice. Now enter all the details. Suppose I'm entering the org unit, then selecting the warehouse, then department. So now I have to enter all the material details. Suppose I am entering this material value. So first entering the code. Suppose I am creating for this material. Now I am entering the quantity as 1 and unit price I am entering as 100. And again, suppose I want to add another material, then right click on that, go to layout, then add row. Then now I am adding the next material, and here I am entering quantity as 2 and unit price I am entering as 200. Now suppose I don't want to change it from here. I have a list of materials to add here. So what I can do, I open a Excel, go to here, then open Excel. So in Excel, if I then what I can do, I just copy the same format in Excel. So now I drag it from here to Excel. So I put it here. If you want to add more materials, you can add it here. If I want to change any value, suppose I want to change this quantity from 2 to 3, and I want to change the unit price from 200 to 300. Now if I copy these two rows, copy these rows and paste here. So if I paste it, so you can see the value get changed, the quantity changed from 2 to 3, and the unit price get changed from 200 to 300. So delete the remaining part if you don't want. Go to layout, right click, then go to layout, then delete row, and again right click, go to layout, then delete row. So like this you can make changes using Excel. So this is one of the interesting thing we have in this version. So like this we have another option. So let me first close it. Go to material management, then definition, then materials. So if I open the browser list, so here there is another option that I am going to explain. If I right click in the browser list, we have an option named as table view. Click on that. So a table will get generated. So you can see So if I click on that, so you can see the table is generated with records. So based on that record, you just copy it in Excel. So you can create charts on that also. You can prepare one document based on that. So if I right click on that browser list, there is one option that is reporting. Then click on list report. So you see that you can generate a report like this way, containing all the records in the browser list. So like this you can generate one report. So these are the operations available in the browser list. So this option is also available in the bottom menu. There is few options available in the bottom menu, you can see. Again, you can also print this browser list. There is one printer option. You can print this browser list, and you can also send the list of records to someone. So like this you can do this. So another option that I'm going to explain is the filter. Click on filters. So using filter option, you can filter a record from here. So suppose I want to filter based on type. I want commercial good only. So select that and click on apply. You will see all the records who belongs to the type commercial good is filtered out. So this is all about browser details. Now the another option I have, the toolbar menus. So you can see the toolbar menus option we have. So here if I click on operation, so here you can change the company, you can change the password of an user. So here if I click on change password, so it will ask me to enter the password and confirm the password. So then it will get changed if I click on save. So like this all the options are available. Next I will explain about daily exchange rate. If I click on daily exchange rate, so the local currency and reporting currency, how we can create that to generate the reports, you can do here. So these options are available. You can create keyboard shortcuts from here. If I click on help, there is an option keyboard shortcut. Click on that. So you have the license information as well. So if I click on keyboard shortcut, you can see the keyboard shortcut will tell you using which keyboard shortcut it will open in the logo website, and so based on that you can able to know that which keyboard shortcut you can use to perform all the activities in the application. Again, go to j-guar application, then in click on help. We have two options, about and help. If I click on help, it will again open in the j-guar official website. Suppose we can make changes in the website, that change will accept in the application itself. So we don't need to change the application every time. We just put it in the website and based on and linked it in the application. So based on that link, user can able to see all the changes in the website. So like this you can do all the task. We have another option, there is about. Click on about, then in about you can able to know the license information of the application. So again you can also see the version details, then you can see the version details, then at which year and which organization developed this application. Everything you can see the language information, what are the features it has. So all the details about this application you can find in the about section. Now we have another option, that is quick access. quick access means the recently which module, which form you opened, you can it will just show you and you can directly access from here. Again we have the next option, that is system settings. You can perform your operations using this system settings. Then we have a recent tab option. So now suppose if I open one tab, go to material management, then definition, so it will show it in the recent in the opened window section. So from here you can directly open this tab. Suppose I opened multiple window and I go back to my previous window, so go here and click on that, so it will you just go there, so you can directly access using this recent opened window. So you can do this accessibility from here. There's so many features available in this application that helps user to do all their tasks efficiently. So everything is available in this version of j-guar client application. So this is all about browser filters, change password, table view options, and also user shortcuts, like how users can able to create their own. So this is all about. Thank you.